Hello and welcome. This is a short video that is dedicated to a new IELTS speaking topic from part one, that is social media. Let's have a look at some useful vocabulary for this topic first. So to go viral. Yes, when something is shared by many people, it goes viral. Then a friend request. Somebody wants you to add him or her as a friend. This is called a friend request. An unknown quantity. This term comes from mathematics, but talking about social media, you can use it to indicate a person who you don't know anything about, right? So you don't know who is on the other side of the screen. So maybe it's a beautiful blonde girl, but in fact, it's a bearded maniac. To stalk somebody, that's also a nice word. To stalk means to look at what person is publishing on the on the social media, on his or her social media account, to see what new pictures this person posts and so on. So, have you ever stalked anybody? To spread fake news, to spread gossip, to spread idle chatter, to spread rumors. This is what happens a lot in social media. The reliability of news, that's also an escalation, because you cannot always rely on this information. It's not always authentic. So authenticity, that's another word for reliability or trustworthiness. And you probably have heard of cyberbullying. So all these vocabulary items are very nice. You can use them. They are quite advanced, and you can use them when you answer the questions. So you're likely to receive, if you receive this topic, social media, then you're likely to receive the following questions. What kind of social networking websites do you like to use? Okay, well, I would not recommend you to enumerate websites, because if you say, well, I use, for example, Contacte, Facebook, Instagram, and something, yeah, that's what some candidates do at an exam. And um, they just use present simple, I use, and then say Facebook, and then they start enumerating. They try to provide the examiner with accurate information, but they don't use any lexical items that are interesting, that are uncommon or less common. They don't use idiomatic language. They don't use grammatical structures. So what you can do here, you can mention like one or two social media is, so you can say I tend to opt for, let's say, Facebook or Instagram. I plump for, that means I prefer. So what I do there is I catch up on the latest gossip and news with my besties. Besties means best friends, like good friends. My all-time favorite has to be, or tends to be, something. Whenever I happen to be at a loose end, when I don't have much to do, I don't have many things to do, to be at a loose end is also an idiom. You can use it here. Then, what kind of people do you like to be friends with on those websites? So the expressions that you can use, like people with insights to share, whom I have common interests with, who can pull me out of my shell, that's a nice idiom, whom I share some common ground with, right? Then what kind of chatting apps or software do people in your country like to use? So you mentioned those apps, and what you can say about these apps is that they help you, they enable you to remain connected with friends, or you can support a social cause, or you can also say that it enables people to network to some extent. Okay, so these are the chatting apps or software. And then you can mention this WhatsApp or whatever it is. Are you a social person? Well, I'd like to offer you a couple of synonyms for social: extrovert, outgoing, or gregarious, right? Then, and the final question that we'll have a look at, that's, is it easy to find real friends on a social networking website? So you can say something, to be brutally honest, it's a big ask, or you can say it's a daunting task, or it's a formidable challenge to do so. So it's very difficult. It's not a cup of tea. It's very difficult to do what? To forge relationships via networking sites, right? You can mistake complete strangers by your friends or nearest and dearest, or these so-called friends on vk.com are unknown quantities. So you never know. And you can say you have no way of knowing how they are going to turn out. Okay. So these are useful expressions to talk about social media. If you have any other ideas, any other interesting expressions, please write them in the commentaries below. Please put likes, subscribe to my channel if you still haven't, and see you in the next video. Thank you for your attention.